Greetings from Tokyo, everyone. We are currently in Shimokitazawa. I'm going to be doing a shopping video. Hopefully I don't buy too much. Hopefully I'm just showing you the shops and not actually purchasing things. But yeah, we're gonna hit here, then we're gonna head over to Harajuku, and the whole rest of the day is wide open for just looking around. So let's look around, keep our wallets close. Let's go. What fate. So I was just about to say, as I turned up this street, I was going to say how great I've been because I went into two places and I picked up an item in each place and then I talked myself out of it. I'm kind of trying to like stop buying a lot of clothes, which is great for this video. But then I turned up this road, which I wasn't expecting to. And of course there's the Kinji clothing, which I didn't know was here. And I bought something. But it was 50% off, and then I had a 10% coupon on top of that. Hopefully I keep doing well. If I buy one thing in every third place, it's a win, so let's go. At this point, I'm just getting overwhelmed. There are just so many stores, and one lady asked me not to film, so I'm like, that was a sign to take my break. I'm gonna get some coffee, I'm gonna chill out, and then maybe we'll head to Harajuku. Shopped in a really long time. I'm going home for a second to just charge my phone, put some stuff down, and then we'll head back out. But yeah, gotta take a breather. literally so far from my apartment and I just realized I forgot my bag. So so sorry for the incoming plastic bag, but my grandma owned everything in this room, and I mean that in the best way because she's super stylish, but it's a lot of glitter cardigans, and I like glitter cardigans. So also I did buy that dress, and I have a darn good reason for it, which I'll tell you about later when I like show everything that I bought. But yeah, it spoke to me and I will share later. My Nancy Drew dream dress. I'm actually losing my mind, so I need to find food ASAP. I'm gonna I'm literally losing my mind. All right. One more shop, and then I'm gonna go home for a little bit of a break and maybe head out later. Okay, focused. Hi guys. So I am back from Japan, and I wanted to share just a little bit of what I got. Well, everything that I got. I didn't get too much. I'm actually very proud of myself. So I went to the Shimokitazawa area, and then I went to the Harajuku area, and those are probably the most popular places for thrifting and shopping in Tokyo, especially for like tourists. So I know from talking to people that there are places that are cheaper. I was honestly blown away by how expensive some of the things were. Like, I've been thrifting before, but I pretty much only go to like Kinji, which is a store that I scored at twice. So obviously it's like a really great store. They had 2 locations, but for other places, like especially in Shimokitazawa, I was blown away by how expensive it was. They're like these really trendy military liners. Like, they aren't even full jackets. Like, they're literally just liners, but people are wearing them as jackets now. In America, you can get those for $5. They were like 80 to 90 US dollars in Japan, which, whoa. So anyway, partially because of price and partially because I am trying to not purchase any more clothes, a lot more clothes, because I have enough. Like, I have clothes to wear. So I'm really working 2020 trying not to shop as much. So I just want to share with you the 4 things that I purchased. Starting with the one thing that wasn't thrifted. I ended up getting a handkerchief from the Mori Art Museum. So it is by a designer called Kodue. I think they had a ton of different designs at the museum gift shop, and it was very frustrating because they had this like green, blue, pink style, but they also had a blue, red, like a much more bright style, and I literally stood there. The lady was laughing at me because I was just standing there like in front of the mirror, just going like, trying to figure out which one I liked more. But I'm glad. This is a very like interesting color scheme. I really like it. This was my first purchase. It was about $10 US, but I love it, so yay. Next up is a sweater from Kenji Clothing in Shimokitazawa. Like you saw, I wasn't planning on going there, and then I picked up the sweater because I love green, as you know, and I looked at it and I was kind of like, oh man, this is really like a sweater, like this is a lot. But it made me really happy, and then I looked at the tag and it said it was 50% off. So I found that to be a sign from the universe. So I ended up paying about $12 US for that sweater, and I really like it. It's just like the weirdest color, like these bright polka dot, like what even is going on? I really like it. Yeah, that was a great way to start my thrifting day, I think. The next thing I got actually was in Harajuku, and it was also at Kenji Clothing, and I have a story behind it. It is this sparkly dress, and the second I saw it, I was like, oh my god. You know how you just have some memories from childhood that really stick with you? I was in 2nd grade and it was picture day, and I had a dress very much like this, where it was a kind of velvet and then it had all these little inlaid sparkles, but the one that I had was in the shape of butterflies, and I really liked it. It was the only time that I wore it, and it was so special that I wasn't allowed apparently to wear it during school, or like I had PE that day. I don't know what was going on. I took my picture, I changed out of it, and I like washed my hands or whatever, and I left, and while I was washing my hands, I must have put it on like the paper towel dispenser, and I walked out. I suddenly realized I didn't have it anymore, so I turned around and walked back, and it was gone. And it wasn't in the lost and found. And I remember I got in so much trouble. Like I checked the lost and found so many times, like for a long period of time, and it never showed up, and I got in so much trouble for losing this dress. And it's like one very strong memory from elementary school of just like only being able to wear that dress for like 30 minutes and then losing it. And yeah, I feel like this is kind of avenging that dress. Like now I have it and I love it, and I really like it with tights and some combat boots. I always like when you can thrift and find something that kind of connects with you in some way. So yeah, this was definitely a great find, and I believe this was also in the $10 US range. I think it was 13. And finally, my most expensive purchase was from a random vintage store in Harajuku. I will try and link it down below. I think it was called like Park Avenue, or I don't know. But the woman in there was super duper nice. I just was drawn to the color of this blouse. I thought the pattern was really beautiful. I loved the buttoning. So I tried it on, but this was actually $30 US, and it's, I just really, I like it. It's, I don't have many like nice blouses. I always lean towards t-shirt material. So this is, I think, just a really beautiful blouse, and I think it was worth it considering I did end up only buying 4 things, and I was kind of mentally prepared that all fit within my budget. So I'm very happy. I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I am back in Korea, obviously, and yeah, ready to get a move on more content. I took a week off because of my cold, but I'm back and I'm healthy, sort of, and yeah, we're gonna go do this thing. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.